It's a little chilly this morning, guys. Brr. So today was last night, this morning, first freeze.
Yeah, our first official freeze of the year.
Yep, it got down to 26 degrees.
Yeah.
So not as cold, I'm sure, as some of you guys have been feeling already.
Yeah.
But cold for us. As you can see, I have my beanie on.
Yeah, and your big jacket.
Yeah, my Carhartt jacket.
Yeah, I got my Carhartt, and I also have another sweater on.
Yeah, Roxanne, she don't play. So I wanted to come check on the chickens.
See if they survived the night.
Yep, the only one over here in the boys club over here is Twinkle. He's the only one left because he's a cool looking rooster. I don't want to get rid of him yet. But I see that their water is frozen.
Oh yes, it is frozen.
Yep, and want to make sure they're doing okay because I was worried about Twinkle, quite honestly, because now that he's by himself, he doesn't have any other birds to snuggle next to at nighttime.
Yeah.
And I would love to throw him back in this coop with everybody else, but we tried putting another rooster in here, Aaron, our other rooster. But the second we threw him in here, they were fighting like big time. So, see, and he's letting me know.
Yeah, all
that was
is well,
Twinkle.
he says.
He said it's all good. So, let me see how you guys doing. Your guys' water's a little frozen too. Not too bad. Another thing I forgot to mention, guys, on our last video that we did with the filter house, somebody asked about our chickens and if they're going to be okay and warm. Well, I do have their heater. I do have their heater in here.
Yep.
So. And
the windows. We closed the windows.
Yeah, and we closed the windows of the coop, if you guys can see. Hi guys. Let me go check them out. Can you hold this real quick? Thank you. Let me show you guys. You coming in?
Yeah, I'll come in.
Okay. Hi guys. Get away from the gate.
Hi,
so,
boys and girls.
So when we first started raising these chickens as little babies, if you guys remember when we first got them, I had a little brooder, a brooder heater. There we go. It's right here. See that thing?
Is it warm in there?
Yeah, it's not like hot, but it's warm. So this thing is like a 3-in-1. It's a heater and it's a brooder. So when you put it on the side, and there's a switch that you can switch to either brood or heater. Right now I have it on heater. So when it's nice and warm, that thing's hot. So their coop is nice and warm. You want to feel that? It's nice and warm. It's like a heat plate. It's cool. Feel it? Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So I think the ladies in here, yeah, there's no wind chill. So at nighttime, I think they're golden.
Oh, yeah.
So they're doing good, guys. I was concerned about them. I might need to come in here at nighttime and close this door. I leave this open all the time. But I think on nights where it's gonna freeze, I'm gonna have to start just coming over here and closing that. And now that we only have Twinkle over here, I think I'm gonna take these down. These were just to try to get him to stop being so crazy. But now I want him to be at least feel like he's a part of the gang, even though he's on the other side of the fence. But we'll see. Oh, baby.
Yeah.
You know?
Whoop.
Speckles.
No, it's Cackles. Or Clucky.
Or Clucky.
Yeah, she was trying to jump up there, but didn't. She missed. Well, I'm glad to see everybody survived the night. The dogs, we brought the dogs inside the house, so they were warm. Tank was inside the house as well. He was nice and toasty warm.
Okay.
So I think everybody found their place, except for Jana now. She's like, she really wants. Oh, guys, look at this.
Hi, Speckles.
She's like, wrong person.
Hi, Speckles.
She meant to jump on you, I think.
That's okay.
Oh.
Hi, Speckles. Come here, Speckles.
There you
go.
All right.
I think that's the first time they jumped on you.
Yeah, it was a little weird. That's never happened for me before.
No.
I guess...
I had Frank and Medina jump up on me, and Reek. Here, you guys want a little snacks? I know that's what you guys want.
Whoop.
I know that's what you guys are waiting for. You guys get it at their snacks at noon. So here. Till I can give you guys some breakfast. But
yeah. Also, too, you've been feeding them corn, huh?
Yeah, in the scratch grains, there's cracked corn. I don't have a bag of cracked corn anymore. Next time we go to town, I'm gonna pick one up.
Yeah, I would, just to help keep them warm at night.
Yeah, if you guys don't know, if you're curious, I'm sure a lot of you do, but corn helps raise body temperature for chickens. They usually run around 106, 107 from what I've learned, body temp. So they're warm animals anyway, but that's why you don't want to really feed them corn during the summer.
Yeah, you don't want to overheat them.
They get too hot. But during the winter, it's great. It keeps them nice and warm, and they'll be all right.
Yeah, yeah. Well, they seem like they're all right now. I mean, they're just...
I think our chickens are super happy birds. Yep.
Looking good, guys. I wonder how many eggs we're going to get today, because it's a little chilly, and they don't like to lay when it's cold, you know?
Yesterday, we got 7.
Did we get 7 yesterday?
We got 7 yesterday, but it wasn't cold during the day.
No, it's supposed to be chilly today, like all day today. Not like cold like it is right now, but it's going to be cooler today.
Yep.
So maybe we'll get, I don't know, who knows? We might get 7 eggs again, I don't know. But that's exciting stuff.
So, and also, guys, well, our filter house that we built in the last video, man, that thing is doing its job.
Yeah, so this morning I woke up and I came in and took a shower. All was well, had nice hot water. We've checked the laundry room, make sure it was, you know, decent in there.
Everything's fine.
Everything is great.
Yep. The skirting and the pipe wraps underneath, none of the pipes froze. I checked everything.
Yeah.
So obviously the hot water heater's working because we got water going through it.
Yeah, we took showers this morning.
Yep, the kitchen sink's working. Our bathroom's working. I checked Wyatt's bathroom, his shower, because you know, to make sure all the pipes are not frozen. Nothing's frozen. So
yeah,
the skirting and that well house or the filter house.
Yeah,
I'm golden. And it would, if it was gonna freeze, guys, real quick, it would have froze last night because it was like 26 degrees.
Yeah, it was cold last night. I was gonna say something and now I don't remember what it was.
Sorry.
Oh, I remember. I'm glad that we did what we did when we did it. If that makes sense.
I didn't realize when we were doing the skirting, I didn't realize that in a couple days it was gonna be freezing temperatures.
No, we didn't.
We didn't realize it.
Yeah, we didn't. I seen comments from you guys, people saying it's gonna get cold here, you know, in a few weeks, and I just wasn't paying any attention. And then somebody commented.
I thought you were meaning where you guys were at.
Yeah, and somebody commented and was like, "Hey, you know, it's supposed to freeze the next couple days. You guys might want to look." And I looked, and sure enough, it was gonna be freezing. So I was like,
we need to get some stuff
we gotta
done.
we gotta do the filter house. I mean, we got it skirted. It was done by then, but I was like, we gotta make sure that doesn't get frozen because it would have froze last night for sure.
No, yeah, we would have been up the creek kind of a thing, you know?
Yeah, and it's a little scary because I don't want those pipes to burst because it's just more work to fix them and get them all up to par. Oh, on another note too, guys, look. I got my Yeti cup out to keep my coffee nice and toasty warm because every morning we walk down, we have our coffee cups to the bus stop. By the time you get down there and you take a couple sips, it's cold. So Anthony was like, oh, we should dig out our Yeti cups so we have nice toasty warm coffee. And I was like, yeah, that's a good idea. So that's what we got. And midnight last night, he slept in the trailer with us. He was all nice and toasty warm and all spread out on the bed and just loving life as a kitty should.
And so also too, guys, on the top of our filter house, we have a bunch of this leftover roofing tin. We have a bunch of sheets of this, if you're wondering. This stuff is gonna go on top. Sneak peek, sneak peek.
Yeah.
Like that, we're gonna have to layer it because they're not as wide, but they'll be from there, sticking over a little bit. And then come out just a little bit past the door. Like imagine it's layered, you know.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna put some trim and we're gonna paint it same color. If you guys are wondering, that's our plan. It's just we needed to get it done quick, so we didn't do that yet. And it's not raining, so we're not worried about the T11 right now, but I'm gonna dig that out in the next, maybe today I'll do it, just get that knocked out. And it should look so good. That way the door will still be able to be open and it'll keep the water off of it and it'll be nice.
Yeah, it will be nice.
It'll look like it's part of the house, like it was supposed to be there.
I know. I seen some comments. People were saying we should paint that black to match the skirting, so it kind of blends in.
We can do that. I'm down with that too.
I mean, I thought that was a good idea. And
I heard people say, "Oh, it's gonna look great when you put some bushes and stuff around it."
Ooh, yeah, that's a good idea too.
Some potted plants.
We did talk about yeah, when we first got the shed. We talked about putting plants back here, and I was talking about maybe planting like rose bushes and stuff back here. But now
we just got to keep it away from here, though.
Yeah, now that everything's in place, because back then it was just the shed. We didn't really know how everything was going to be laid out necessarily.
Yeah.
I mean, I could plant. Well, I guess I couldn't, because I was like, I could plant something like over here by the laundry room, but the vent's right there. It's just going to blow on the, you know, plants.
Well, and the hose is going to be right there now. I think, like, right there, we should just keep it open. That's my opinion.
Yeah.
Once this is painted...
Midnight's watching the leaves fall off.
Oh, yeah. Just keep it open, because, I mean, right here is our... If you guys see this, our backup generator spot, and I keep the generator close. I actually ran it the day we were building this filter house. I ran my generator for about 25 minutes because I haven't done it in like 2 months. And that's a key thing to do.
Yeah.
Especially when it starts getting the colder weathers and stuff. Because the last thing you want is power go out and you go to try to start your generator and it won't start. But this thing is so awesome. It hasn't ran in 2 months. And then before then it was another 2 months. And before then it was another 2 months. It starts on the first hole.
Yeah.
Every time. Still
going strong. Our backup there, which... I don't know, word on the street is, guys, that this is going to be a bad winter. So I'm glad that we have the generator backup power, because at least the house will have power. And we'll stay toasty warm in there and stuff, just for, hopefully, for the power just to be out.
Yeah, the only bummer thing about it is I don't have the backup hooked up for Thunderdome.
No, so if the power goes out, Thunderdome...
I can grab it now that your hand.
Yeah. Well, my fingers are cold.
I know. We're switching the camera off so we can keep our fingers warm, guys.
My fingers are cold.
So it's my turn to freeze. But so Thunderdome isn't hooked up to the backup. I just got to figure a way to reroute it. Because right now, because we had power in Thunderdome first. This is where Thunderdome's power is coming through. And it's trenched down up into the sub panel. So the power is actually hooked up to the main pole for Thunderdome first, and then our house obviously is right over here. So the backup is going just to the house panel.
Yeah.
So I have to I can do it. I can pull these wires out and then rerun this up into this panel, and then we could do a backup on Thunderdome too. It's just doing it, and I don't.
Yeah. Well.
I mean, it's going to be a day or two without. Well, not 2. 1 day in Thunderdome with no power.
Well, yeah, and the house.
And the house. Yeah. So I don't know if I really want to do that right now.
Yeah, I mean, let's just, there's a couple options. We can just kind of suffer through this winter and just see how it goes. And then next, The
power, we had some big ice storms last winter, and I think the power went out once for 2 hours. Yeah, I don't even think that long.
No, I don't even really remember it going out. But you never know.
Yeah.
I mean, I heard from people around in this area that one time it went out and it was out for 3 weeks, and it was in the middle of winter. So,
yep.
I mean, those are things you have to think about.
Well, that's when we'd be chopping trees and burn barrels will be going.
Yeah, turn the generator off during the day.
Yep.
And just kind of hang out around the fire and wear lots and lots of clothes.
Bust out the jackery.
Yeah, use the jackery.
Get that stuff going.
I
don't know.
I haven't even looked at my garden today.
I was looking. Some of your stuff's frozen. I think some of your plants might be hurting.
I know. My pumpkins don't look too good.
No, you should have covered those with a plastic sheet or something, but that's okay.
All right.
Today, we're gonna be making a trip over to Come On Mountain in the morning for a little tiny bit.
Yes.
He's got some really cool things for us that he offered to give me and Roxanne that we kind of need now. So we're gonna go pick that up, see how he's doing, and it should be good.
Yeah, it should be a fun day.
Good vibes today, guys.
Yeah, I feel actually great today.
Yeah, great vibes. I woke up pretty good. You know, I don't know about you guys, but me, the past couple months, it's been really hard to get out of bed because my body has been aching so bad.
Oh yeah.
And
I look forward to the weekends we can sleep in.
yeah, and I get up, my back's hurt. It's hard for me to stand up sometimes. I know it may not seem like it, but I have big back problems. Long time. But anyway, recently it's been feeling so much better.
Yeah.
And I think it's because we're changing our diet around a little bit again, back to what it used to be, and I'm taking vitamins and getting my protein shakes in, and I think it's helping.
Yeah, I think
I do.
I mean, you might bring up a good point. I mean, maybe why I'm feeling pretty good is because we kind of changed our diet a little bit.
No.
I
think so.
Yeah, I just did not want to get out of bed because it was so cold this morning.
Yeah, that's different.
That was the only reason why I was like, oh, please, it's so cold out there.
So you guys stay warm if you're cold.
Yeah, I heard. Well, we're not the only place that got frozen, so.
I'm sending out some warm vibes, guys.
Ooh,
some heat towards your way. Stay warm.
There you go, guys.
Stay warm, guys. All right, guys. We're going to get out of here. Hope your vibe is as good as ours, if not better. Hopefully it's better.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys all tomorrow. Bye.
Bye.